Hi guys, welcome back to Busy Boys Uncensored. I am Sakani.
I'm Ja.
Y'all know I'm Macy.
And I'm DeMonte.
And this is Busy Boys Uncensored.
Yeah.
Before we get started with the episode, we just want to thank everybody for watching, viewing.
Yes.
We done hit 1,000.
Views
Let's
going
talk about
up.
this.
Yes.
150 something subscribers.
We're almost at 200 subscribers on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Y'all been running it up. We love y'all
Yes.
so
And
much.
keep running it up.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
And-
we really killing shit right now.
Yes,
are.
I want to give us a pat on the back
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that.
because we're eating.
Because this has been time,
Bitch.
money, effort.
It's been a lot of money, but honestly, like we were all talking about it the other day, we expected it to go well, but it's just going much faster.
Yes.
than
Things
we
are moving much
expected.
faster.
We're hosting
Right.
an event next weekend.
Yes.
Be there.
Show
With
up.
Baga, sponsored by Jagged.
You can find the flyer on
it's
our
gonna be some
Instagram.
rum drinks from Dos Madeiros, I think is the
Ooh, come on.
company. So yeah, it's
You
about
know
to be
what?
lit. Like things are going really well for the Busy
Yes.
Boys. So thank you guys for the love.
And we love a rum punch, so that's even
Love
better.
a rum
Love a rum punch.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm-
little rum punch.
I'm also just like so grateful for y'all three and grateful for everybody who's been viewing and
Aw.
supporting. Because it's like, yeah, we knew we was that bitch, but like we really popping shit off. Like,
Yeah.
hosting.
Who are you? Who are we? We
We
are
are
that
that
bitch.
Yes.
Yeah, so
And
love y'all.
love you
I love you
boys.
guys. So we also want to give a big shout out to our first ever sponsor,
The
Skin Deep. Yeah.
They sent us 3 card games and provided us with a 10% discount code that you all can use if you're interested in having an intimate game night with friends, family, or even complete strangers. The code is Busy Boys Uncensored.
So yeah, a little bit more about the sponsor before we actually play the game, which we're going to do. In 2014, they launched an interactive documentary where they filmed an emotional conversation between 2 people as they asked intimate questions, and they let viewers kind of like watch the interview as it happened. It actually went on to win an entire Emmy, so this ain't nothing to play with. Emmy awarded game. Right
Don't
here.
play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
So fast forward to today, they filmed over 1,000 emotional conversations, and they just continue to analyze the spectrum of human emotion, and I think that's so interesting.
The Skin Deep values integrity, presence, transparency, and equity, much like the Busy Boys. We'd like to thank them for sponsoring us by playing a couple of the cards right now. We're going to play the Friends edition, of course, duh. But they offer other editions such as the Strangers, Couples, or Kids edition.
So we're going left. So Tay,
Oh, I
do you
go-
want to start?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind. What is it about me that makes you think I understand you?
I'm gonna cry.
Not on the first question.
I know. Something that makes me think you understand me.
What is it about me that makes you think I understand you? Yes.
Definitely knowing you on a spiritual level
Mm-hmm.
has taken our friendship to the next level because we talk about chakras and meditation, and
Yeah.
we get into all the nitty gritty of all of that. And being connected with someone in that way is like, it's unexplainable, you guys. This question is hard.
I mean, I think that was good.
Yeah.
That was a
Okay, good.
answer.
It was. I love you.
I love you more. My question for you, Ja. What's the most unique thing about me?
Oh my goodness.
That's really cute.
You have so many unique qualities. I guess I will say this is a unique quality, just how much effort you put into bringing people together. I think that's so special because I don't know anybody else that would try to gather everybody as much as you do. So I
Aw.
think that's very special and unique about you. That's one of my favorite things about you.
Thank you, sister.
I'm about to
Powerful.
cry. Oh my God.
I love you.
Not the tears flowing. Jesus.
Right.
What was that shot?
Oh, you ready?
Yeah. Hit me with it.
What do you treasure about our friendship?
What do I treasure about our friendship? I think me and you specifically, like we don't be scared to step on each other's toes. Like
no.
we don't walk on eggshells with each other. We keep it very real with each other. There's nothing that I don't think there's anything that we can't say to each other. If it's hurting us, if it's
Sister gonna make me cry.
We some emotional ass bitches.
Okay, so you ready?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
If your life was a movie right now, what would the title be?
I was thinking about this. I was hoping I got this for you because honestly, I would say Busy Boy, but like it makes sense because you are literally doing everything you want to do and you do it well, and that's also something.
Wait, the question's
The
for
question
you.
is, what's your life? If your life was a movie, what would it be? Not my life.
Oh,
I feel like we should. Okay.
if you
What's
want
your
to,
life like?
or keep it how you had it.
Oh, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to answer for you.
Okay, well then we'll just keep that.
Yeah. I feel like Busy Boy is like literally the perfect explanation right now for you. Like you have done so many things and are doing so many things right now, but you're doing them well, which is
Yeah.
also something that people need to like
Right.
know and like state.
Yeah.
And
I feel
yeah,
that.
Busy Boy,
I received that.
100%.
Yes,
For sure.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was too cute. I love that there is a game.
Got me in my feelings.
I love that there's a game out there that is dedicated for people to get to know each other. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and definitely get yourself one and use our discount code.
Use the discount code.
Busy
Okay?
Boys
Busy Boys
Run it up.
Uncensored.
It's right there
Yes.
on the screen. It cannot be hard. It's
We gonna put it on the bottom of the screen. Y'all won't miss it. Okay.
Yeah, you get it.
And we'll put it in the description in our bio as well
Yes.
for the video, so you can get it there, along with the link.
So next, before we get into our topic for today, we're going to do a birthday shout out for Sakani.
That is bitch.
Thank you guys.
How do you feel? Like how does it feel coming into 25?
It feels great. It feels different. 24 was definitely a challenging year, so I'm really excited to get the fuck out of it. And
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm excited for what's to come for 25.
But to know we're very proud of you. You've done amazing things and you
Thank
continue
you.
to do amazing things always.
Thank you, sister.
You are very special and just keep living in that.
Thank you.
You
I
are. We love you so much. I'm so happy to be on this venture with you this year.
Thank you.
So I can't wait to see where this takes us, and I'm just happy to be able to celebrate a birthday with you, girl.
Yes.
Yeah, just keep being yourself, being your genuine self, and just keep spreading love and positivity. And
Thank
it'll
you,
keep
guys.
following you like it has been.
Thank you guys. I
Period.
love y'all so much.
We love you
you.
more.
So, what are you guys listening to this week?
So y'all know in a couple of hours, my girl is about to get up on stage and kill this halftime show. So this whole past month, I've been just replaying her entire discography. And I guess if I had to choose a specific song, Hard right now is my Rihanna song right now. I feel like
yeah.
exactly
yeah.
that Rihanna rain just won't let up. So I feel like that's just the quintessential song of Rihanna. If I had to choose one song to just describe who she is as a person, it's Hard. That was the first song after the altercation. She just came back sweet. She didn't let shit get her down. She was like, I'm too hard for that.
I
Yeah.
love that.
I feel like I'm going to keep the Rihanna train going, and I'm listening to Woo, which is on Auntie as well. And
that.
it's so good. It's just, Auntie is just alternative R&B, but it's just literally a fantasy. And Woo is just all time. It's just so fucking good, all around the musicality, the way she comes in, and it's literally a story. So, Woo.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Rihanna train going as well. I would say "Kiss It Better"
Ooh.
is my song of the week, just because I love a sensual and sexy
Yeah.
song like.
Wait,
You better
now
kiss it
what
better,
are you
baby.
willing
to
do?
Oh, tell
What you're willing to do?
I've been waiting now.
We just singing two completely different parts. Okay.
It's fine.
Y'all met up, I think, right?
Go ahead.
Somewhat, somewhere.
Somehow.
So y'all know Rihanna is my aunt, so I gotta keep the train going. So Unapologetic is probably my favorite Rihanna album. One of my favorite Rihanna eras, Picky Cut era. Yeah.
Saw me on the television.
My favorite song off of that album, which I actually, on my second mixtape years ago, I actually sampled this song on one of the songs. But it's Get It Over With.
Oh, so good.
And I just feel like the song is written so well. It's just like, every time I hear it, it just takes me to a place in time. She's really my aunt. Like
that song is so fucking good, y'all. I don't think y'all understand.
Like,
that's
no,
the song I play
understand.
when I have like panic attacks and anxiety attacks.
Like
dead ass.
No, that's on the heartbreak playlist. Like
everything about it.
I feel like you can take so much from away from that song because heartbreak isn't something that
know Chris Brown singing in the background the whole time.
Ew.
Yeah, that's when they were hanging out again.
Yeah, he's on that album.
Nobody's business.
Yeah,
that's my
he's
shit.
on that song too. He's singing in the background.
Hey, sing it to the world. Hey, always be my boy. Okay, that's enough.
Always be your girl.
That's no free promo.
Okay, true. Alrighty. Today's topic, we are going to be touching on all of our passions, career-wise, and whatever that leads to within our conversation. So we're just gonna give you a rundown of our careers right now. So Macy, if you wanna start.
So with my career professionally, I am a DEI coordinator. So I work in the realm of like DEI, so diversity, equity, and inclusion, just making sure that everybody at the workplace feels seen, feels heard, feels represented. But in my creative career, I am a model, and I do that whole thing. And then I'm also a full-time graduate student.
Period. My professional career doesn't. I ain't got to talk about my job. That don't matter. I rap, as most of you know. Down. Who want to see me?
Exactly.
Nobody.
But
Who want to battle?
That's pretty much it. Like, I would say art in general. Like, I love all forms of art, but rapping is what I'm most passionate about.
Don't you have like a passion for like graphic design and shit like that? Or
like
you just
art
do that?
in general.
Right.
Like, you did this, right? You did that, yeah.
And bitch ate.
Okay.
First of all.
Hey, down.
Yeah, so I'm not as
as
passionate about anything as I am about music, but just art in general. Like, I just love to be able to create. That's my favorite thing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so in my career, I am a full-time worldwide VIP relations assistant. And what that entails is just like gifting celebrities, assisting with like any red carpets that are coming up and, just things of that nature. But in my creative career, I am a fashion designer for my brand Sal Luciano, and that's my passion. We just waiting to take it up and level it up each season that comes. So
yeah, bitch, I'm waiting. I'm ready to see like what's
I'm ready to wear it.
Right.
I want a piece.
We could plan a sickening little not a runway but like a presentation. That would be dope.
Yes, for sure. I would love that. And obviously Busy Boys is one of my passions as well. Starting this.
We didn't say
she
that.
Trying to upstage us?
Right. She tried to add an extra one in.
Yeah, so this is one of my new passions with my closest friends. So yeah, I love this.
Absolutely. We love you.
I feel like for me, my passions kind of, and career-wise, all kind of like go into one place just because I'm the kind of person, it's really hard for me to work like a 9 to 5, like I'm gonna be honest. So I would say my passion and career-wise, I'm a dancer, I'm a model, and a really high passion of mine for long term would be creative directing. Like I would love to get more into that with like visually pleasing things and pushing the boundary as far as like gay black art and like intimacy and physicality and things like that. So yeah.
I love that.
That's dope. I love that too.
So that goes into, how do you feel you are navigating your passions as you get older?
Who wants to kick it off?
I'll start. I feel like for me, I was in like such a place where I was like, bitch, I'm not dancing no more. Like I want to quit. Like I was ready to give up on everything. Like, to be honest, because it'd just be so hard out here. And then like you have those moments where it's like, I'm not getting anything. Like, and that takes a toll on you for sure. And it was really eating me up. Like I came from like being in a company and then like being kind of like freelance, and that's fine. but still when nothing's happening, it's like ... So fast forward to like literally last week, I got like a job or whatever. I think I told y'all guys about it, and it's been really fun. So it's kind of like relit a fire under me to keep going. And yeah, I feel like as we get older, it's like so much harder to figure shit out just because it's like we can't really eat off like everyone's plate. It's like we have to eat off our own at some point, like, and take accountability for ourselves and like, bitch, I need to make money. Like I need to eat. I need to survive. And sometimes the jobs don't do that, but when they do, it feels really fucking good. So,
yeah, I just almost teared up for a minute there. I just wish I knew that about you because I knew earlier, but when we first became friends, you were like, a lot of people don't know that I dance.
yeah.
And so that for me, that was just like, oh, people don't know that he dances. But putting myself in your shoes, it's like, bitch, I be working so hard and like don't be really like coming my way like that. Like,
Yeah.
y'all don't know that I dance. This is one of my passions. Y'all should.
Right.
So yeah, I just feel for you. I feel for you with that.
Thank you.
And you're doing amazing, sweetie.
Thank you.
Yes.
And of course, it's like through this process, like I was always reminding Tay, like everybody has like down seasons. Like nobody's always up. Nobody. And you just got to keep reminding yourself to keep going. So I'm proud that you did.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate y'all.
Of course.
Of course.
How do I feel I'm navigating my passions? I kind of feel like I'm navigating just the way I navigate life. Like it's just, bitch, I'm figuring it out as I go. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm doing it. And I'm just like, everything goes back to money. Because had we have money, like money, like obviously my brand would have taken off by now the way that I had imagined it when I first put it out. But because it's like I'm still working my 9 to 5 and I'm still like trying to live my life, do this, do that. And it's just a lot of like putting my real passions on hold just so that I can do other things and also survive. So like living in New York as an artist is just a different ball game.
Bitches don't know till you in
Bitches
this
don't
shit,
know.
You do not get it.
It's just like being an artist is hard already. So just like add New York City on top of that, it's just like it's even harder. But it's just like I was telling you, it's just like we have to keep going and putting ourselves out there and reminding ourselves that if we keep working, we're going to get there. Like there's no way that we won't make it to where we want to be if you keep putting in the work and continue that passion that you have.
Yeah.
Period. I feel like I pretty much have that mindset as well. I feel like the older I get, I think I'm doing a good job of navigating my... Wait, how's the question worded?
How do you feel you are navigating your passions as you get older?
I think I'm doing a good job. Like I've made progress. So that's the biggest thing to me. Like I'm not stagnant. So that's what makes me feel like I'm doing a good job. I've been rapping for 11 years now. So it's been such a crazy experience. Like, and for a long time, I would be really upset with myself that I wasn't further ahead. Cause I just felt like I was that bitch from the jump. First song came out, bitch. I'm like, bitch, I'm about to blow up.
Yeah.
The hottest bitch ever. Like
that's powerful though. That's really good energy.
Yeah.
But, and I mean, I still have that energy, but like I would just have these moments like, damn, like, it's like social media. You see other people where I'm like, this bitch came out last week. How the fuck, bitch, I've been rapping for years. So, having those moments like made things, I just had moments along the journey where I'm like, this is tough. Like, and I'm like, is this really what I want to do? Like, I put so many years into this already and I'm not where I want to be at. Like, is this something I really want to do? But like I said before, like, it's what I'm most passionate about. So ultimately, like, I will be spending my money on something else. I'll be doing something else. Like, I would rather just be doing what I love. And like, at some point, I know it's going to pop off for me. Like, I obviously have to put that work in too. But like, I'm just passionate about making music. Like, I love to do it. So ultimately, like, I'm just like, I will be doing something else with my time and money. So I don't mind putting it into this. And I know it's going to come back at some point. Now I'm not as hard on myself about... I'm lying. I'm still hard on myself because I want this shit to happen yesterday. But at the same time, like, I get so much... Like, I just become more of a better person. I become a better artist, a better person. I know what I want more. I have a clearer vision of, like, what I'll do. And the one thing I wanted to mention was like financially. That's the one thing I would say I've not done a great job of navigating my finances as I've gotten over when it comes to my passion.
No.
But like I've had very few points where I wasn't working. Like I stay with a job. So like I'll work, but I always have the mindset like, and I just get this shit from my mom, but it's like money's gonna come back around. Like, fuck, like I'll be so stuck in the mindset of like you could die tomorrow and the money will come back around. So I'm like, nigga, do your big one today. Like, fuck it, you might not be here tomorrow. And I know that could be like a very toxic mindset to have, especially when you have long-term goals and there's things you want to accomplish. So like living in the now sometimes has messed me up, but at the same time, I just feel like it's kind of paid in like a way in certain aspects too. Like I wouldn't advise anyone to do it, but for me, like it's worked in certain
for
ways.
you.
Yeah, like I still want to become financially responsible. Like I want to wake up every day and have like a decent amount of money in my account. And once I'm at that point, I'll feel a little like, okay, nigga, you grown. Like you doing, and I feel like maybe outside of my career, that's just like an adult thing that I want to navigate better. But that's where I feel like I'm at with that.
Yeah, I just feel like you know how you have some friends who be doing music, like you just have to be like. But for Ja, I feel like Ja is actually a bomb ass rapper,
right?
Musician, entertainer, and I think that it's just a matter of time for people to wake up, and
it's time to wake them up.
Yeah, I think that's really what it boils down to, because the content is there and
my journey is different. That's why I'm like, by the time I do get it, like just being able to tell that story, like I moved to New York, had to move back home for 2 years and come back to New York City. Like I just know my story will inspire somebody so much. Like it's so
it already
different.
has though. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It already has,
and it's not done. So.
Yeah, and just seeing you like in your element, like y'all don't understand. Like seeing Ja in the studio was so like,
oh yes,
I said, bitch. You're eating.
Yes, I will never forget that. That was my first time at a studio.
I was like, oh my gosh. And then I'm just sitting there watching the engineer do his thing. I'm like, that's my bitch.
Yes. That was
absolutely.
I don't fuck around. I go in there ready. I'm not wasting no time. Like,
so
drop that beat.
Period.
Macy?
For me, how am I navigating my passions? So with me, it's like for a long time, I just felt like I had to do everything. And it's still sticking with me to this day. I just feel like I have to throw myself at everything and see what sticks. So that's why I'm doing school, I'm doing modeling, I'm working a full-time 9-to-5 job, just to see, because I just want to be successful, no matter what it is.
You already are successful though, babe.
Yeah, and it's just like, success to me, I don't even know what it looks like anymore, because it used to be just being happy and like, but now it's like, I want this, I want that, I gotta be here, I gotta do this. Everything. So I just throwing myself at shit. So navigating, it's very difficult, because now I'm in the middle of all these things, and like I'm at work one day, I'll get a casting, you have to be here at 12 o'clock. I'm in the middle of work, I'm in the middle of a meeting. And it's just like the stress that it puts on my brain to like have to be 3 people, have to be a student, have to be a worker, have to be a model at once. It just really like, it's a
lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
I'll be tired for you.
Luckily, I graduate in June, and you know, a master's degree. Nobody can. Yeah,
my bitch is educated.
Bitch, did you say hopefully? Be for real. You're graduating.
You're done.
Like, you're almost done. All your hard work.
Yes.
But take a break. Once you're done with school, you don't need to be like, don't pick up a third thing.
Yeah, I'm like,
focus on your 2 for a little bit.
Yeah, and I wish that like sometimes I just think about like, I don't want to like go retroactive and like what could have been, but I'm just like, Macy, what if you put all the energy into these 3 things? What if you just put that into one thing? Where would you be right now? What would it look like for you? So, and I don't want to live there, but I just always think about it.
I don't think it's a toxic thought to have, but I think dwelling on it can be toxic, because it's like you can't change it. But it's like at the same time, I do think sometimes like thoughts like that can make you work harder. Like for me at least, like I'll think like, damn, like you might could have had that already. Like nigga, you got to go 10 times harder.
Literally.
Like, so it's like, I think when you live in it, like you said, like you just have that mindset about it all the time and fuck you up. But I think when you just, it's sometimes good to be your biggest critic. Like, cause like you guys, like I appreciate everything you guys said about me and that, but I still feel like there's so much I need to do. Like I'm so hard on myself, but if I wasn't, like maybe people like how y'all feel, y'all wouldn't feel that way. I wouldn't have put out the stuff I put out. So like,
I think it also just comes with like being, I feel like we're all jack of all trades and it's like for our specialties. And that's also very important too because, you know, we're not going to put all eggs in one basket. And that's something I've been like thinking a lot about too. It's like, okay, I don't feel like I want to like put all my eggs in one basket. Like I've never been that kind of person.
You
Like I'm
shouldn't.
going to be able to do this. I'm going to be able to do that. And I will do this.
Yeah.
And for me, I think where it comes in putting my eggs in one basket is like trying to do everything all at once at the same time when it's like sometimes it's not possible to. So sometimes I will take like, okay, I'm gonna dedicate a couple months to this and then come back to it. Or if I can do all three at once, that's even better, you know? But it's just like, how do we get out of that mindset when it's like something that is so stickler and it's like what you said, like I could have been so much further potentially if I would have done just one thing and stuck to it. But it's like sometimes it's not realistic.
I have a question for the audience. I want you guys to leave a comment if you would rather focus on one thing or if you would rather focus on a few things at once. So put all your eggs in one basket or be multifaceted.
Yeah.
Because I would prefer to be multifaceted. Like, I do, for the most part, focus on rap more than anything else.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bitch, I'm talented. Like, again, if I could die tomorrow, like, I want to be able to put out into the world. I want to be able to show that I'm talented. I want to create these things. I want to leave a mark on the world, which, like, I feel like you can do it with just one thing, but I feel like you have more of a chance with doing it if you do multiple things. Like,
yeah, and just like on that note, it just like I suffer from imposter syndrome like a lot. Like a lot of people think I'm like this confident, you can't tell me shit, bitch, where the money at type of, and I am, but there's also more layers to me. So on that note, it's just like I always think because I'm doing 3 separate things, like, am I passionate about anything? If I was really passionate about one of these things, that's what
you
I would
can't
be.
look at it like that.
That's what I would be doing. You know what I mean? Like, or am I just doing whatever? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just doing because it's what I was told to.
I feel like from what I see outside in, I don't feel like you are doing it because it's like, I feel like you're doing it because you want to do it. And like, it's also, I feel like with want and need, like it's very different too because you're doing it because you need to do it for yourself. But it's also one because I know I can keep going further and further with this too. Like I feel like want and need can sometimes balance each other out because it makes sense. Like I want this and I'm going to keep doing it because I need to do it.
Yeah. And I think you're still discovering yourself. Like, maybe you don't know exactly what you're passionate about right now, but it's like, that's better than doing nothing. Like, you know, like it's better to like dabble around and like you got to pay your bills, so you got to work. Like, I just think, you know,
it's like
you're doing what you got to do as an adult and to like figure out maybe what you want to do in the long haul. So I think it's like you're at that age. You don't have any major responsibilities. You don't have any major commitments.
Right.
This is the good time for you to figure out like what is it exactly I want to do. Because I feel like in a few years we will be at that. Like for me, like I feel like 30 is when I want my money to be right. Which I don't want to be stressing over a job. Like if I am still working a 9 to 5, I want to be good. I want to like. I just want to be like an ideal adult by that age. So I just feel like we are in a time frame where like, or we're in an age group where it's just like we don't have kids. We can kind of like take the risk that we want to take right now. You don't have anything holding you back from doing that.
Yeah.
So bitch, if you want to try something else, go for it.
I just feel like, we about to get deep. I feel like, you know how on them Tyler Perry movies, they be having the one Black woman who's just so into her career, you can't tell her shit, but then like a nigga comes along
and
he
fuck
like
her up.
And like he like he reconnects her with like something she never knew she always wanted. So I feel like that's kind of like where I'm at, because
the journey you're
I don't want to do school. I ask myself every day, why did I sign up to do this? And like, of course I don't want to work. But it's just like, I just feel like, why am I doing all this? At the end of the day, like, I know it's good for me. At the end of the day, I hope it pays off. It's an investment.
That's something to have under your belt, bitch. Bitch couldn't even get an associate. So
no, I just feel like as a group, I feel like we all just want happiness and bliss. So what it takes to get that is like, we're on our way. I don't feel like we need to obviously be hard on ourselves, but at the same time give ourselves grace, because like I said earlier, we are going to get there. It's just about time and just putting in the work to do that.
And I feel like social media has a lot to do with how we view things as well. Like you see people like out there doing their big one like 24/7, and then it's like, damn, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know.
Like,
I have a love-hate relationship with social media. Like, I've never taken a social media break, like, ever. Like, I've never. Only times I did was if my phone broke or some shit. Like,
Okay.
so I
You
like
addicted?
part of me like. I do go through the same shit most people go through where you be seeing shit and you be like, damn, I really want that. But to be real, that shit be making me want to work hard too. Like,
Yeah.
bitch, why you ain't posting on a yacht? Like, why you and your friends ain't in Dubai right now?
crying.
Like,
Yeah.
that shit be making me. Granted, I be feeling like, and I also know there's people who look at us like that, y'all. They feel like these bitches go out all the time. These bitches always out to eat. These bitches always in the
Girl,
club.
the
Like, these
going
bitches
out thing
always
be
hosting
pissing me
something.
off. I'm
So, you know,
sorry.
like, I know people because we post our good times,
Yeah.
like, which is, I get like it can help somebody when you post your bad times, but that's just not what I'm interested in posting. That's not what I'm interested in making my page and my journey about.
No.
I want people to see, I don't mind sharing those hardships, but like the focus, I want it to be like what I've worked hard for.
Like I'm celebrating myself.
Yeah, you know, so
Yeah.
like, which most people I feel like are in that same space when it comes to posting things. So I just feel like we do the same thing other people do, so we don't really even know what the fuck they going through. Like,
Right.
truthfully, they might be more fucked up than us. So it's like I try not to dwell too much on like they have something I don't. But when I do, I'll be like, bitch, I could get it. Like, wait till me and my bitches do our big one. Like,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, for me, it's like I used to compare myself a lot on social media, like my sophomore year in college. And that's when I took like my first social media break because I was like, bitch, these people are much older than you. They had a whole different journey. So it's like you can't be comparing yourself to someone else's journey.
Right.
So I took a break off of social media for like 3 months my sophomore year in college. And it helps because after that, like I really very rarely compare myself to people like ever now. And it's like, I feel like that has given me the confidence that I exude.
period.
Absolutely. So what do you guys feel like you would give someone kind of in the same boat as us? Like what would be some advice you would give them to like keep going and like not give up?
Well, whenever people ask me how do you become a model, I always tell them, "Are you sure you want to be a model?" Because this is not a very
Stable.
forgiving, and it's also not a stable career, and it's not glamorous. It's not like a lot of people think that it is. So I'm always like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Because I could tell you some stories.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just say if you want to be a model, just do your research. Just do your research.
My piece of advice, I guess if I'm focusing on rap, I guess what I've noticed with a lot of people who've asked me for advice, I don't think they're good rappers. Like I feel like be good at what you do. That's not even like a subjective thing. I think it's like you literally like on paper are not good at this. Like if somebody was just to break down bars, flow, like just like everything that makes a rap song, like I just have encountered some people that I'm like, I don't even feel like you care. Like
Yeah.
I don't even feel like you're taking it seriously. So I would say my biggest thing, and that's why I feel like a lot of people do take me seriously, because like I take like I'm not putting nothing out that I don't feel like, bitch, this doesn't look like cover art I would see coming from Def Jam or OVO or some shit. Like my shit looks official, and that's how I want. That's how I just think my biggest advice would just be to like take yourself seriously, present yourself how you feel like your favorite artist presents themselves. Like
Absolutely.
from song quality to cover art to how you try to market, like take all of that shit very seriously, because that's what separates you from like somebody else just trying to be an up and coming rapper. Like,
No, yeah. I also feel like it's just, to your note, it's like perfect your craft.
yeah, like be good at what you do.
Dancing is a craft, designing is a craft, rapping is a craft, modeling is a craft. If you're gonna get into something, study.
Yeah, and that is what I want to say. So last thing, just do your research. Like know what you're getting into. Like know the history. It's not like you need to know every rapper ever, but I think it's very dumb to get into something and you don't know the people who founded it or paved the way for you. So that would be my advice.
My best advice is kind of the same as Josh. Just do your research on the fashion industry. Like, it may look like so glamorous from the outside looking in, but it's really like a lot of work. It's just like tedious. It's not glamorous at all, actually. But if that's really your passion, like of course, go for it. It's just do your research and know the direction you want to go in, because there's so many layers to the fashion industry. There's behind the scenes photography, set design, buying and planning, just like the business side of fashion, or more of the design and creative side. So it's just like all about the side you want to be on.
Mm-hmm. As an all around creative, I think it's important to literally keep expanding your horizons to certain things and like know that, okay, I'm having a good time doing this. Let me keep going with this. But also think that it's important to like detach yourself from that expectation that you put on yourself to like get everything, which is like a hard realization. And I feel like I'm still working through that for myself individually. But yeah, don't go into things with expectations. Just always have fun and keep doing your big one. Yes, but thank you guys for coming.
Yes,
episode.
I loved this episode.
I know.
Yes, this episode was so cute.
Full of feelings.
I just love my girls.
I know.
Love y'all.
And we love y'all for watching.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thank
Keep
you
it coming.
so much.
Keep running it up.
And put your passions in the comment. We want to
Absolutely.
know them.
We want
What
to
are
know.
y'all passionate about?
Right.
So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
See y'all soon.
Mwah.
Give me pesos.
Mwah.
Extendo.
Gra.
I carry bitches like I'm Prego.
Ba, ba, ba.